It's day 20 of working on the business. I have some quick rapid fire updates. They're more focused on mindset. So if you're looking to start a business or you're already in the process of doing it, this can be really beneficial. Why? Because it helps to show the journey, kind of stacking, know what to anticipate moving forward. Or you can compare and contrast with somebody and not feel like you're the only one. Like this is completely normal, how it's supposed to be. And the first point that I want to bring up is the fact that I grind 7 days a week. That's right. I have a job that's my normal 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. But then on the weekends, I'm still working. I'm working on this business. I'm working on growing the channel. I'm working on all these other tasks I have listed up right here. So in my mind, I'm always working. I don't get Sunday scaries because every day is a Monday or it's just a day. So it has its pros and its cons. And I want to share those with you. But before I do, could you please like and subscribe? I'm currently a smaller channel. I am growing, but I see every like, every subscription. It makes a huge difference and it means the world to me. All right, so the pros and the cons of working 7 days a week. Well, the pro is, what I mentioned earlier, is that it's just a normal day. Every day is a normal day. I can take more frequent breaks because it's not like I'm having the weekend off and then I'm working 5 days straight. It's like, well, I don't want to get burnt out. I need to have a little break, so I sprinkle them frequently, but I still make sure to get my stuff done. On the con side is that, well, I'm working 7 days a week, don't really get a break. When is a good time to take a break? When is the balance? You get the idea. And that actually happened to me today because I was taking a little break and I was making a lot of progress. I was tackling a lot of projects and tasks, but I got to the point where I was able to foresee how much work I needed to do, and I kind of didn't feel like doing it. So I took a break, and that break turned into a side fun project, and then it took even longer than I was anticipating or than I was wanting to do. And to stop the fun side project in order to get back into the other tasks that aren't necessarily so fun in the moment, it's difficult. I don't know if that's a form of procrastination or balance in the sense of self-care. I'm still trying to figure that out. So if you have any comments, let me know in the comment section because I want to have a healthy balance, but I also don't want to procrastinate. And I think a good option would be it's okay to have fun and take breaks if it's premeditated, if I scheduled it. I said, yes, in my schedule, I have this much fun time allocated. But if I don't, and I'm just filling in the time and extending, that means that that's a form of procrastination. And indirectly, it's taking time away from my schedule in the future where I could have been having something that's fun, but now spending it right now. It's almost like a budget. So it's like I could go out to restaurants and kind of like pay for movies and stuff, but maybe I want to take a big trip. And that big trip's in the future. But if I don't save accordingly for that big fun trip, I spend it on all this kind of like meaningless, yeah, they're fun activities, but not as much as what I would like for that trip, then I have to sacrifice one for the other. And it has to be more of a conscious effort. So rather than it biting me in the butt later. So I think that's something I may want to document and work on further. So sharing that with you. Secondly, I'm going to take a look at my notes here. I don't have my glasses on, so you get to see me squint. Okay, so another one was, I'm the type of person when it comes to projects, I want to get it all done. And if it's something that takes 4 hours and I only have 1 hour, I think I don't even want to start it because I'm not going to complete it. I'm shifting my mindset to saying, okay, start it, get to a point where it's a good checkpoint, maybe after an hour, and say, yes, this is a subtask and I got it done. Because getting 20% done is way better than nothing at all. And it really adds up. It does. Like when it comes to probably investing, you say like, oh, well, I just want the mega win. But it comes through the steps. And when it comes to projects as well, I'm learning I can break it down into smaller chunks and do that. So that seems to be effective, and that's a win. Lastly, this is more of a sports analogy. Sometimes you're lucky and sometimes you're unlucky. And what do they say from the commentators, especially like football? is sometimes it depends on how the ball bounces and you can't predict it. Sometimes it's a favorable bounce, other times it's not. And there are certain times where in my schedule today, there are a lot of moving pieces. I was going, uh-oh. Well, I have it mapped out. I know what's going to happen and we'll go through with it. And things started to change. And oftentimes you'll hear people say, oh, it got rescheduled. It was in the worst way, da-da-da. In this situation, there are multiple things that happened where I was like, actually, this is great. This is awesome. This is very favorable to me. And I need to be grateful for that. But then also remind myself that when there are times where it does go against me, it's a part of life. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You want to prepare and do your best so that you reduce the amount of luck that you're hoping on and make it be your work. But same time, sometimes it does come down to luck, and you got to be grateful for that. So if you made it this far, thank you guys so much for being with me. If you could please like and subscribe, I'll see you in tomorrow's video.